Afternoon, ladies and gents, and after getting completely thoroughly lost, we're at St Giles-without-Cripplegate. This is one of the few medieval surviving churches in London, so in we go. Sir William Staines. A few notable people connected with this church, including the marriage of Oliver Cromwell. And when he married his wife Elizabeth, this is where he married her. I am no fan of Cromwell, I must admit, but it's the history, so there we are. Elizabeth Bourchier married Oliver Cromwell in this church on the 22nd of August 1620. I didn't know that was there. And I must admit I had a merry job finding this church in amongst the Barbican centre, which I found highly confusing. I got lost several times. Beautiful font. Oh yeah. We've got here Bunyan, Cromwell. And some very careful restoration work going on down there, which I always like to see. Oh, there's an amazing stained glass window there. I wonder if you can see that. Oh, we can. We'll have a look there first. I'm doing this one today, and then my carrying on with the Museum of London. Reverend William Nichols. But it's the architecture of these places that I love the best. I mean, it's just stunning, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Should get more even and take a photo of that one. Stained glass is lovely, isn't it? Rector of St Luke's. This one will take you probably up into the bell tower, but I won't push my luck. And here's the great organ part of it. This church has had many changes over the years and several fires, and was part destroyed in the Second World War. I point you down because I like to keep the best till last, which is the high altar. Milton. And Defoe. Lots of people had connection, famous people, influential people, such like had connections with this church. Full history and such like is in the description. Because I wasn't sure if this was going to be open today or not. John Milton, author of Paradise Lost, born December 1608, died November 1674. His father John Milton died March 1646. They were both interred in this church. So, another claim to fame. Make sure my feet are clean before I go on that carpet. John Wilson, who left this life to that which he loved on the 16th of July 1624. Oh, it's the memory of Joan Wilson, wife of John Wilson. You get to see more of the impressive organ there. Making sure I don't walk anywhere that I shouldn't. There we are. It's a lovely church, this one, and you know me, anyone that knows me knows I love churches and a churchaholic. And this one is one of the very few surviving medieval ones in London. Milton. John Speed, citizen and merchant, tailor, historian, mapmaker, who was buried in this church. The monument, which was badly damaged in 1940, was restored by the Worshipful Company of Merchant Tailors. I said that all in one go. Let's get a picture of the monument. Come on this way and get that. I can get two of them then. And his plaque. Yeah, this church has had several fires in its history, as it says in the description, so read that. And a lot of restoration. Can't focus on all of them, of course, but I do like to if I can. That will be the opening into the crypt. I will ask, but it's usually a no. Which is understandable. They don't know me, do they? I could be up to anything, for all they know. Memory of Dame Elizabeth, the wife of Francis Joseph Paul de Valgin. Beautiful old window up there. And of course, the arms. You always get the arms in the church. And here is something special to see, which is the church silver and plate. See the IHS. Much church silver was given to the... See, look, like this piece there. A lot of church silver was given to the church as a gift by wealthy parishioners. Yeah, got some beautiful pieces. Just getting photos as we go. That's just the kitchen area in there, so we won't go in there. Thomas Stagg, attorney at law, vestry clerk of this parish from the 8th day of March 1731 to the 19th day of February 1772, on which day he died, in the 76th year of his age. That is all. Well, I think that's enough if he achieved that and he was happy with it. See, look, good job I looked down because I would have gone over that. Oh, I think you can go on there, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'll show you the altar now, the high altar. Let me come away, because I don't want to be there. I feel highly disrespectful doing that. There we are. Oops. Wrong one. Sorry. And there you have another organ over here, and a piano. Zoom you back out. Yeah, this church received extensive damage in the Second World War. That's lovely. There's a book fair on at the moment, just over here. I'll point you over the people's heads, I won't point you at the people. But yeah, there's a book fair, so it's nice to see the church getting used. Churches, particularly in the medieval era, were full of life and noise and colour. And there's a lovely tribute here, which I'll be able to catch because it's empty at the moment. Can you see the plexiglass people? They are for remembrance of those who fought and lost their lives in the wars. We've got a lovely stained glass window here. So it's a lovely church. And as always, I always enjoy my churches. I wanted that window in this one. Try and get the window and the coat of arms, but it won't line up right. But we got a little bit of both, so. Well, you have to give it to the repairers that when the restoration was done, a marvellous job was done. And people that say, oh, they couldn't do that nowadays, well, this was done in the late 40s, 50s, after the war, basically. And then we have the task of trying to find a donation box, wherever one may be. And then this being the 21st century, we have also have the task of seeing whether that donation box deals in cash. Which I'm not sure if they do or not. Some of them do, some of them don't. Right, so that's the inside of the church cupboard. I'll pause you while I try and find a donation box. And then we'll see more of that outside. I found the donation box. It was a charming woman. Top of this tower was, as you can see, very badly damaged in the war, so restorations. But if I'm very lucky, which I probably may not be, we shall see. Over here, because there's more over here, there's a little bit of history over here as well. Apart from the church, there's more history. If I'm very lucky, this is where I was the other day. Now, if God smiles upon me, I may be able to go through the gate and up the rickety stairs all the way up there and to the Museum of London, because I really got utterly lost in the middle of all this. I'm stuck in the middle of this revolting estate. This church is, you see little glimpses of the church and you think, oh, I'll go that way, and then you're lost. And then I got followed by some lads that looked totally dodgy, but there's a little trick for that one. Put your hand in your pocket and draw it back fast, and if you've got something in your pocket like a lighter that can make a clicking noise, do so. It makes people think twice, I can assure you. That's the world we live in. Anyways, yeah, so where are we? Because this is, yeah, there's that gate, and I don't think I'm going to be able to, because it goes over this bridge and over to there, which is, nah. Oh well. I'll have to find my way back round again. Oh God help me. It's not an easy one to navigate around this place. There's some old tombstones over here, so we'll have a look at these. Anyone that saw the pictures of light on water that I took the other night, that's where these were taken. We're seeing it in the daytime now. A little bit of nature in amongst an absolutely, if I'm brutally honest with you, vile place. It looks ugly. This is one of the best bastions, or surviving bastions, of the London Wall. We're at St Giles-without-Cripplegate. The Cripplegate, and St Giles being the patron saint of cripples and disabled persons. And you have to be very careful around here, because especially with the filming, there's loads and loads of young girls, like teenagers, and to say the skirts are short is a mild understatement. It makes you feel very awkward. So my camera goes down to the floor bloody quick when I see them, because chap on his own, I do not wish to be accused of being an NONC. I would be most displeased. Anyway, right guys and girls, so you've had the inside of the church and the outside. I will walk further around this way, around the back bit of it. I'm pretty sure you can't go through where that gate is there, because it looks pretty well locked up, which is a shame, because it would have been thoroughly convenient for me. Yes, I got lost, desperately, as Queen Camilla would say. Residents only. Swine. Yeah. Now I have to, I'm not going to say it. Now I have to fucking try and, yeah, I will say it. Now I have to try and find my bollocking way all the way back to Silk Street, which I have not a clue. And yeah, so yeah, there we go. Right guys and girls, that's the Church of St Giles without Cripplegate. I hope you all found that one interesting. If you did, please give it a like and a share. Hopefully I will have been found and not completely lost, and they find a withered skeleton in the corner somewhere in this Barbican estate, and I'll be in the Museum of London after this one. Alright, take care all, thanks for watching.